Apropos of no politics, Steve Kirsch's newsletter at Substack cites a study, and I actually checked it out. It's so important that I bring to you verifiable data. New Oxford study shows only the kids who took the COVID shots had heart problems and died. A major study at Oxford University, which tracked equal numbers of vaccinated and unvaccinated kids, show that only the vaccinated kids are dying unexpectedly and experiencing myocarditis and pericarditis. Expect health officials to ignore this because otherwise it actually would make them look bad. A new large-scale study from renowned scientists at the prestigious University of Oxford has just confirmed that myocarditis and pericarditis only appear in children and adolescents after COVID vaccination and not after infection from the virus. The new study looked at the official government data of more than 1 million English children and adolescents aged between 5 and 11 and 12 and 15. The study compared vaccinated and unvaccinated subjects. There were 12 cases of myocarditis and pericarditis, 3 deaths. Among the unvaxxed, there were no cases and no deaths. Now, it's important to understand then, well, I'll continue. This was an important comment made to it. Considering there were no COVID deaths in either cohort, health authorities such as the CDC should be immediately telling parents not to vaccinate their kids. So I checked this out. There is a British government, the British government, like every government, virtually every government, was adamant that its citizens get vaccinated. So if it comes from the British government, it's not coming from an anti-COVID vax perspective. From February 2020 to December 2021, for those killed from COVID, not the fraudulent with COVID count. Okay, so I looked it up. This should fascinate you as it did me. All right, I've clicked on it. This is from OneGov. ons.gov.uk. Let me accept cookies. There we go. Nothing like cookies. COVID-19 deaths and autopsies, February 2020 to December 2021. And here's what the government website says. You asked, please supply deaths caused solely by COVID-19, where COVID is the only cause of death listed on the death certificate, broken down by age group and gender between February 2020 up to and including December 2021. So basically, all of 2020 and all of 2021. Okay, we said that so this is the response. We in the British government said, thank you for your inquiry. We have provided analysis on COVID-19 as the only cause of death by age. Can we get this in the U.S.? I'll bet it's not even available. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying I would bet it isn't. All right. So age group. So number of deaths where COVID-19 was the only cause mentioned on the death certificate in 2020, 2021 by sex and age group, England and Wales. Age group under 1 year of age. 1 male died of COVID. Children ages 1 to 4. Oh, by the way, 1 male, no females. Ages 1 to 4, 0 males, 0 females. 5 to 9, ages 5 to 9, 0 males, 0 females. 10 to 14, 0 males, 1 female. 15 to 19, 1 male, 0 females. But I could keep going, and I will. 20 to 24, how many of, I think it was 1 million, I don't know what is, it's a large number, it's a big country. Okay, this is not Iceland. Ages 20 to 24, 4 males died of COVID and 1 female. The numbers remain in double digits through age 49. Finally, at the age 50 to 54, 138. Anyway, the numbers are tiny no matter what. The highest number, as you would expect, is 90 and over. How many people in the United Kingdom? Well, in England and Wales, I guess Scotland keeps other data. So in England and Wales, how many people over 90 died of COVID? 520 males, 971 females. It was more males till females until the mid 80s and 90s, because obviously there are a lot more women alive at that time than men. So they shut down schools because I don't believe the data would be any different in the United States. They shut down schools when no kids were dying. So they changed it, as that commenter noted, during the time with COVID. So if you died because you fell off a bridge, or jumped off a bridge is more likely, but you had COVID, they would list you as having had COVID. And there are parents, overwhelmingly liberal and left-wing parents, rushing to get their kids vaccinated. Why are they so gullible? Why are they gullible and I'm not? And by the way, when I say I represent millions of people. But why are we so much less gullible than they? Because they have made government divine. For the full episode of the Dennis Prager Show, go to pragertopia.com, sign up, and become a full member.